Hi guys, how are you today? Welcome back to my channel Adventures in America. Today we're going to talk about the eligible passengers that are allowed to travel in the Philippines and the documents that needed to be presented before the Bureau of Immigration. Please take note that effective August 15, 2020, all passengers arriving at the Ninoy Aquino International Airport will be required to wear a face shield in addition to wearing a face mask. Also, please take note that all passengers arriving at the Ninoy Aquino International Airport in Manila will be required to undergo a mandatory swab test, and you need to be able to shoulder the expense. It's going to cost around 4,500 pesos. However, overseas Filipino workers are not required to pay for the test because the government is going to shoulder for that kind of expense. So make sure that you bring extra money or extra cash to be able to cover this type of expense when traveling to the Philippines. So let's get started. For Filipino nationals, Philippine passport, proof of citizenship, pre-booked quarantine hotel accredited by tourism and health agencies, and a swab test upon arrival in the Philippines at traveler's expense. For non-Filipino foreign spouse and minor children or children with special needs of a Filipino national, passport with Philippine entry visa or long-term visa. For spouses, authenticated marriage certificate and any other document as proof of nationality of Filipino spouse. For minor children 17 years old and below and children with special needs regardless of age, birth certificate and any other document as proof of nationality of Filipino parent. And if you are unable to present a marriage certificate or proof affiliation to the Filipino national, a letter from the Philippine Department of Foreign Affairs exempting passenger from the travel restrictions. May or may not travel for Filipino spouse or parent. And if you are not traveling with a Filipino spouse or parent, the Filipino spouse or parent should be alive and must be in the Philippines during the intended date of travel, and must meet the 4 conditions of the IATF EID. These are the requirements. Must have a valid and existing visa at the time of entry, with pre-booked accredited quarantine facility, with pre-booked COVID-19 testing provider, and subject to the maximum capacity of inbound passengers as set by the National Task Force for COVID-19. Non-Filipino foreign parent of a minor Filipino child 17 years old and below, or a child with special needs regardless of age. The documents needed are as follows. Passport with Philippine entry visa or long-term visa, proof of affiliation to the minor child or child with special needs, or a letter from the Philippine Department of Foreign Affairs exempting passenger from the travel restrictions. Proof of citizenship of the minor Filipino child or child with special needs. May or may not travel with minor Filipino child or child with special needs. So if not traveling with the minor child should be alive and must be in the Philippines during the intended date of travel, and also must meet the 4 conditions imposed, such as must have a valid and existing visa at the time of entry, with pre-booked accredited quarantine facility, with pre-booked COVID-19 testing provider, subject to the maximum capacity of inbound passengers as set by the National Task Force for COVID-19. If you do not have an existing entry or long-term visa, you must apply and secure one from your country's Philippine consulate or at your nearest Philippine Foreign Service post. For accredited foreign government and international organization officials and their dependents, please check with the Department of Foreign Affairs or contact the Philippine Bureau of Immigration. Non-Filipino foreign seafarers with 9C visa. You need passport or seaman's book and also must meet the 4 conditions of the IATF EID. Also, non-Filipino foreign nationals with an eligible long-term visa. The eligible visas are under the Section 13, RA 7919 visa, Executive Order 324 visa, the native-born visa and the temporary resident visa, and other types of visa, and also must meet the 4 conditions by the IATF EID. Please take note that the general rule is that Filipino nationals have a priority when traveling to the Philippines, as long as you have a valid Philippine passport. For Filipinos who are dual citizens but do not possess a valid Philippine passport, make sure to bring your valid foreign passport plus all the original documents pertaining to your dual citizenship status and present this to the Bureau of Immigration in the Philippines. Also, make sure that you inform your airline regarding your dual citizenship documents. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and if you have any comments or questions, just leave your comments down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Again, thank you guys for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. And I will see you around in my next video. Stay safe and have a great day. Bye!